Blessings. Yo, you know what's crazy about manipulators and master manipulators, yo? The ones that can truly talk you into really applying for your own insurance policy and talk you into actually marking yourself just so that they can get the money for that insurance policy, yo. It's the motherfucker that truly work people's minds and get into their hearts by having them believe that they are the victim of the one that they've been victimizing, that they are the true abuser of the one that they've been abusing. They are the one that's being harassed by the one that they're harassing. They will really get into people's minds, to believe that they are the ones that truly has every reason to hurt, you know, the one that they are focused on, because that one really walked away, the one that really stopped the actual abuse, the one that stood up to the actual emotional trauma that they were causing you, the one that really stood up and stood on business for their healing, for their growth. It's the one that's truly making sure that everyone knows that, huh, they never wanted you to grow, by way of how they're explaining to you of who they are in their story, the one that truly did try their best to make sure everyone knew that you were gone, that you were dead, really, because that's what their plan was for you all along. The longer and longer that they stood next to you to try to make you feel worse and worse about yourself, the one that will truly make sure that everyone around you, you know, knows that you are shit, not just crazy, or the one that made them crazy, to the point that they gave you you gave them reason to really physically hurt you, and to explain it to everyone else that you caused it yourself. That is a master, that is the master manipulator that will have everyone convinced that you are indeed not only the victimizer of them abusing you, but you are the cause of the abuse. And that is the reason why they're abusive to you, and that they still need to continue to abusive to you. It's the one that will really look at people and tell them that they have every reason to stalk you because, maybe you have kids with them. Maybe you work with them. Maybe you did just say no and walked away because you had no interest in them, but they have to find some way for you to pay attention to them, right? And they will make people, they will pick at people that has some sort of envy crawling in them. They'll have some type of jealousy or some type of insecurity that they'll pluck on the weakness, impose you as the dart, to make sure everybody goes at you, you know, just to make sure that everybody get $1 off of that insurance policy, that they made sure that you was crazy enough to write up for yourself, and they get the benefits of it just because the stress that they putting on you, and to make sure that everybody around you stresses you too, will isolate you enough that you will hurt yourself just so that they can get the benefits of you, yo. That's the master manipulators. Think about it, yo. Know the Most High got you. And if you've ever been in that situation, know that the Most High and your spirit guides and your ancestors, yo, and those that truly see you and hear you and feel you will always be there for you. Have a good one. Bye.